Heart of Ice. So I'm assuming this will be about Mr. Freeze. So that's what I assume. Like, who else could it be?
This is how I'll always remember you. Surrounded by winter, forever young, forever beautiful. Rest well, my love. The monster who took you from me will soon learn that revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yeah, with the red eyes. Definitely Mr. Freeze.
On record, attacked by an assailant wielding what witnesses called a freezing gun.
Definitely is
The
Emma.
attacker's motives remain unclear. We spoke earlier with GothCorp CEO.
What's his motive again? I think it has to do with his wife. And she's sick or something.
Heartfelt plea from the chairman of GothCorp.
Look at those kids. Yeah, the police officer had to shoot them.
Gotham Insider.
Those kids are so rude. We should be expecting him to approach them.
Oh, stay where you are.
Nope, get out of the way. Damn, who was willing to run over you guys? Oh, it's gonna be difficult to drive now that way. Yeah, it's because your car is too long. It would have been a lot easier if the car was shorter. It wouldn't sway as much. Look at that. Mr. Freeze doesn't strike me as the type of guy who works with others. Like, especially in this way. Like, thugs or henchmen. Because I feel like this show, you guys are so slow. But I guess, no, you know what? It's better if you were inside. Because I think you would have died. Man.
Freeze! That's Mr. Freeze to you.
Batman, tell me you didn't just say that. Oh, that's your own guy.
Johnny! Easy, man. I got you.
Leave him. He should have been more careful.
Cold.
Now he's paid the price for
That was not intentional. But Mr. Freeze is cold.
Then perhaps you'd like to share his fate.
Heartless. Hey, the episode is called Heart of Ice. Because it's quite appropriate, man. He's very cold.
Please! I must say, you're showing a surprising amount of compassion for that man.
Yeah.
Considering he would surely have left you to die in his place.
True. Oh,
Thanks.
he's getting a cold.
My cold. Congratulations on your award. I'm sure it's well deserved.
It's sarcasm.
It's when she needed to hear them.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to help out his wife. Because she's sick.
Master, the cannon must be completed tonight.
But I believe he preserved
I
her.
have my
Files.
Bad man, you're too sick.
If you're going to go sneaking around a crowded office building, you'll need this.
Knockout gas?
Chicken soup. The only way to fight a cold.
The bad man's gonna carry around chicken soup. Don't sleep on the job.
Huh? Mr. Boyle sent me to fill in. Enjoy yourself at the party with his compliments.
Great. You okay?
I'm fine. Take off.
Wait, is that Bruce Wayne? No, like, wait, how did he pull up his bat sleeves?
My name is Dr. Victor Freeze. I am recording what I pray will be mankind's first... No! Stay away from her! Murderer! Nora! Nora!
My God.
Yeah, that is tragic.
Yes. It would move me to tears if I still had tears to shed.
I saw what happened to your wife. I'm sorry.
Batman
I'm
apologized.
beyond emotion.
Yeah. Damn. Wait, did you guys notice that his bat signal, it seemed backwards, like the colors, the yellow and the black, you know, on his chest? See, like the colors were on the opposites. Like it's almost as if they were switched. There's a batarang or something. You see, again, his bat signal colors were switched. Fire hydrants. What? That was crazy.
How I've longed to see that look frozen on you.
Oh. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad for this dude if Mr. Freeze killed him.
All who stand in my way must feel the icy touch of death.
What? Okay. Wait, didn't you just... Aren't you gonna... Pretty sure it's gonna kill him, Batman.
No justice. A year ago, Ferritarian.
Now that dude... Arkham Asylum! It's the first time we're seeing it. Oh, man. Oh, and Batman's watching him. I'm guessing Batman also has sympathy. Okay, so the sun just entered the room while I was watching, so I think I should have closed the curtain earlier on. But yeah, you know, those were pretty great episodes. The first one was called The Cat and the Claw Part 1. The second one is On Leather Wings, and the third one is Heart of Ice. You know, each one of them were of different Batman villains, which is truly exciting. Because Batman, like I said before, Batman has so many villains, and it makes sense to have each episode about a different villain. The first one was about Catwoman and Red Claw. Second one was Man-Bat. It was great to see him again, because I remember in the Arkham video games he was sort of a throwaway villain in one of the side missions. And the third one is Mr. Freeze, which we also saw in Arkham Knight. No, Arkham City. No, Mr. Freeze is quite an interesting villain to me, because everything that he does, every bad thing that he does, as far as I know, is to save his wife. Now, I think in this one, Mr. Freeze died. Mr. Freeze's wife died, Nora, and which wasn't the case in the video games, because she was still in in the capsule, in the cryogenic freezing chamber. You know, there was still hope for him to for Mr. Freeze to find a cure for her. He's one of those villains that aren't necessarily evil, he's just misguided and a bit selfish. But you can understand where he's coming from, of course. You know, he just wants to save his loved one like anyone else would. The problem becomes, you know, he kills other people in order to get his way, which is obviously not a good thing to do. The second one was about Man-Bat, and it's kind of, I didn't expect the episodes to just like resolve the issue, you know, for Batman to just cure him in the end. But I'm glad he did. I was hoping that we would get to see him later on in the upcoming episodes. Maybe later on in this season. Like I said, the season has like 60 episodes. Or maybe in the upcoming seasons. And as for the episode, The Cat and the Claw, I'm happy that we got to see Catwoman, especially in the first episode. But it's kind of weird that it ended with a cliffhanger almost. So there is a part 2, and it's kind of strange that the part 2 is kind of further away from the original, from the first part. You know, I think over here it's episode 8. I just checked earlier on, and the show has a weird ordering system. Like the way that they order the episodes is kind of strange, because one site will tell you you should watch it in this order, another site will tell you should watch it in this order. So I'm just going to go off on how I see it on this particular site here. The story is quite interesting. You know, I'm currently liking the fact that it's not necessarily telling one continuous story. It's always one small story in each episode, so that it's all fresh and all new. I'm not really sure if that's gonna bother me eventually, but at the moment I'm loving this entire formula and setup that they have. But anyway, please tell me what you thought about these episodes of Batman the Animated Series in the comment section below, and have a good one.